Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
It is Tracy Sinclair and Robert Forgit here at our digital desk, giving you a quick look at what your forecast is going to be across the state of Alaska over the next couple of days.
Yeah, we'll talk about the whole week, but we'll certainly talk about tomorrow and today. Fairly nice day here in Anchorage.
Oh yeah, we finally got to see some sun. I was very happy. Hopefully my tomato plants will be a little happier with me.
It was a normal day, but it's been very abnormal for us because we have not seen really the sunshine over the last month. It's been crazy.
Not at all. So
and cold.
How warm did we get?
We had 60. Let's go ahead. We'll look at the almanac. 60 today, 45 our low. Normally about 61 and 45. And I'll tell you what, it sure has felt good out there. We have seen, of course, we're getting a lot of daylight now. 4:31 our sunrise. We're going to set at 11:25. For those out of state, you probably find that pretty abnormal. But we're getting 18 hours and 53 minutes today. Still a gain of 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
So that number is dropping dramatically till we'll get down to just seconds that we gain during the day.
At the solstice, and then we start losing time. Hey, our high temperatures today, look at those, 64 in Fairbanks, 70 in Northway. It is going to dry out a little bit, especially in the Copper River Basin. We do have a red flag warning for most of tomorrow from about noon to 9 because it's going to be so dry and some winds there. But we're at 60 as our high today, and we saw 46 in Kodiak where it's been cloudy. Pretty nice in the interior section, still seeing the influence of high pressure. Here's the difference in temperatures. Look at Kotzebue, 15 degrees difference from yesterday to today. For us, 2 degrees, 4 for Northway and Fairbanks, about 3 degrees warmer. Certainly much warmer. You can see the trend over in the western part of our state, and that's because of the sunshine today. And right now, we got someone from St. Paul, so great to see Marfa you chiming in from St. Paul. Hope you're doing well out there.
And Sunshine, where are you from? You saying hi?
Yeah, says hi, but we don't know where, Sunshine, so let us know.
Definitely check in from wherever you're at. We will try and make sure that we get at least your region up on the forecast.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a look here in what we're seeing in Anchorage.
She's in Anchorage.
Yeah, she's in Anchorage. Well, good. Nice to have you there. And you know how nice it's been today, boy. And the wind hasn't been too much of a factor either. 57 right now. Winds are west at 10 miles per hour. It's pretty nice. I had a garage sale yesterday. It turned out I was so glad it wasn't raining.
Oh my goodness.
And it wasn't supposed to. Hey, current temperatures around South Central. Sunny skies in most places. Temperatures in the 60s. You know, even Seward, 53 degrees, and that's nice for them because it has been rainy and windy there. Hey,
well, it was 66 in Palmer, so nice warm temperatures for that.
It's been good.
And hey, Dottie in Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa, yeah, California. Love my friends in California, so I get down there every once in a while and love it. So, hey, we're looking at right now some high pressure where you see Fairbanks. There's the high pressure. The clouds are still to the south of us, but we are seeing those clouds influence Kodiak's temperature today, and they'll see some rain tomorrow, and that's going to happen. I did talk about a few things, these warnings, and we do have an advisory, flood advisory for Moose Creek, which is near Glen Allen, for snowmelt, but fire weather warning pretty much for the Copper River Basin, almost going over the Talkeetna Mountains, so be aware of that, and that's important too, because what happens is we dry out very fast here. People don't realize you can have rain, and then one hot day with windy conditions, it takes that moisture right out of the forest, and it causes a chance of fire. So we got to be careful.
And we're always dealing with the issue of not only fire, but then typically in this situation we're dealing with high temperatures, low humidity, so there's not a lot of moisture in the air, and there's often a chance of wind because the fear is that once a fire starts, it can spread very quickly. So that's what we're dealing with typically when we see those fire weather warnings. Those are the conditions that they're looking at to put something like that into place.
Yeah, and a perfect summer for us is when we have some nice weather, maybe sunny weather for 2 or 3 days, and then we get a little dose of rain or a good day of rain. That's a good summer for us because that's what we need.
Yeah, because it does. It dries out so fast.
Hey, let's go ahead and looking ahead. We're going to see a little bit of a system moving up, and as it does, it's going to bring in some moisture as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. But for tomorrow, we're still being spared with some sunshine, especially here in South Central and, of course, in the interior it'll be warm too. You can see that moisture kind of dissipating as we get past Wednesday. So look for a start, at least for the beginning of the week. It's going to be raining though in southeast Panhandle, temperature only in the 50s. And we are certainly looking for the interior section seeing sunshine, temperatures in the 70s in most locations. Fairbanks coming in at 73. Up on the slope, it looks like, well, we're going to see on the north slope, they're seeing freezing fog, even a chance of a little bit mixed rain and snow, but for the most part, freezing fog in the morning.
In the morning, but then looking at those temperatures, I'm always sort of surprised, even though I've been doing this for, almost 20 years, watching how late in the year it stays near and below freezing in northern Alaska. And so the last couple days, these first times I've seen these temperatures into those 40s, and dead horse possibility of 50 tomorrow. So that's when you start to see a little bit of a warm up, and it's definitely a nice little change.
Hey, heading out to places like Gamble, where you're going to see a little bit of wind, but 38 looks like for a little bit of rain for you. But sunshine in a lot of locations, mostly cloudy skies along the coast till you get down to Bethel, where it's going to be rainy, and the winds could be gusting to about 25 out that way. So going out to the Aleutian chain and for St. Paul, you're going to see 43, some cloudy skies, chance of a few showers, your southeast winds 5 to 10. Adak really going to see the winds gusting to about 30 with rain out there. And then Cold Bay, much of the Aleutian chain will be affected by at least clouds and a few showers all the way up to Dillingham. So that's what we are looking at. A little closer to where we are here in Anchorage, Kenai, looking at sunshine, Soldotna as well, temperatures in the 60s. Kodiak, though, with the rain and the clouds, 48 for you, Seward 53. Good day to get down to Seward. And sunshine.
Nice.
Cordova, Glen Allen, Valdez, Whittier, all looking at sunshine, temperatures in the 50s. Glen Allen supposed to hit about 74 tomorrow. And Talkeetna looking at trying to hit 70. Willow hit 70. Tonight temperatures in the 40s though, but we are looking at sunshine.
That's sort of nice to see those upper 60s around Palmer and Wasilla. Feeling.
Yep. And but as I mentioned, we are under a little bit of a red flag warning with those winds that could gust to about 25 through Palmer. We're going to be looking at the whole area and just saying, watching it's dry. It only lasts for tomorrow. That's only for tomorrow. Then we expect clouds to roll. And so we're going to be at 63 here, 55 down in Girdwood. Relatively calm, not much in the way of winds. And our 7-day forecast, well, as I mentioned, we're going to see sunshine here in Anchorage, then cloudy skies, chance of rain on Monday and Tuesday. Notice, though, the temperatures staying kind of in the 60s as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'd expect maybe even Saturday it pop a little higher than that. But as I've always mentioned, we do a forecast. Our forecast is always the first 3 days. That's, we can pretty much hit that one. Out past that, it's called an outlook. So 7 days out, anything can happen with weather patterns. So
a lot of things can change between now and then. So we will keep watch on that. And I've heard so many people, me being one of them, saying, I can't believe we're having such a hard time getting and staying at 60 degrees.
Yeah.
It's just been such a cold start to the year.
Well, we had the last about 9 days, we had that upper level low that was in the eastern Bering Sea. And so what happened was, because it turns clockwise, counterclockwise, like you see it, as it turns counterclockwise, it was bringing in all that nice Arctic cold air every time. And it was adding to that, the cold air was adding to the lows that were forming in our area. So it just pushed it right back up. So it's really chilly for this time of year. But finally, we're getting to normal temperatures.
Finally. We're so excited about this.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we will see a little bit more sunshine over the next day or so. And you can find out the full forecast once again tonight at 10 o'clock on Alaska's News Source. Robert will be there with all of the latest news.
And we hope you have a great week too.
Yeah, and he's of course going to have a Forge a Factoid.
Yep, absolutely.
So you want to be there for that, because I got them both right the last time we anchored together.
I can give him a hint. It's going to be on Candy tonight.
Ooh,
Candy.
Keep watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us. Have yourself a great week.